All right, I'm going to place one more light fixture, and then we're going to look at how to download one from the internet and sort of best practices for that. So I have in this file an interior Cooper shaper pendant, and I've opened up two views. So I just had my level 1 reflected ceiling plan open, and then I went to my 3D view 2, typed WT, ZA, and then zoomed in on this guy right here. You could change this to wireframe if you, hidden line if you wanted to make it a little easier to read, but it's a little up to you. So I just wanted to show you another option. We looked at the ceiling based with the troffer light. So the troffer light, I did it through the architecture component, place a component, but you can also just drag it out if you want to. So like if you have your families, you can drag it out and let go, and it'll place that guy here as well, right? So I'll just place that. The other way you can place a ceiling light, and I'm going to do that one over here kind of in this corner, is I have this interior Cooper shaper pendant that I downloaded from the internet, and we'll look at that a little later, how you do that. But I'm just going to use it as an example of how another option for placing. So I'm just going to come in here and left click on this and drag it out. And you'll notice it's not letting me place it on the ceiling. The troffer was very nice. This one says no. But look up at the ribbon. You get an option to place on vertical face. So if I were to come over here and kind of hover over the edges of the wall, it would actually place it on the wall face. So I'm going to left click here, and you're going to see it appear right here on the ground, right? And so if I click modify to turn that off and close this warning, come into my 3D view and tab select until, I have to go to wireframe and pick that guy. It has an elevation, and if I go ahead and set that to 7 feet, right? That elevation, you can see that lamp just sitting off of the wall. It's like actually coming vertically out from the wall, right? If I take it up to maybe, let's take it up to 9 feet, you'll see it start to appear in here, right? Because the cut is at 7'6" looking up. Now, if you wanted it to be on the ceiling, you could drag it out and say place on face, and then it will look for the closest face it can place it on. So I'll just left click there, and you'll see it come in there. And then if I go on that little troffer area, right, that little there, now it's placing it, oops, sorry, I got X. Now it's placing it on that, and that. So it's face based. It looks for a face. So ceiling base, face based. And then one more that I wanted to show you, if I go to insert, load family, and I'm in my, my lighting internal architectural. They also have sconces in here. So for example, sconce, lamp, flat, round, or sphere. So if I do a sconce lamp uplight and click open, right, and then I go to architecture and component, again another way to get it. You see it doesn't have the options, and it's still saying no because it's a sconce. It wants to place on the wall, so it is limited to wall base. So you can have like wall base, ceiling base, or you can have it multiple face based, and you get to pick that. This one came in low, so it's giving me an error message. I can see it over here, right? So I could pick it and set that elevation. Let's look at the edit type and see if it has the elevation and the type. Mounting height, right? So if I put the mounting height up to 8 feet, click OK, it'll move that guy up to 8 feet from the floor. Still not quite getting it over. Oh, there it is. So now you can see it over here, right? You'll notice you can see the lighting fixtures in here, the actual beams. This is an IES file, and this is just a general lighting file from Revit. So these IES files actually come from the manufacturer and render out the actual beam of the lamp itself that they've analyzed. So, and I have those turned on in this view, so I'll show you that, and then we'll go and take a look at downloading and how that works. So if I go to my visibility graphics for 3D, scroll down to the lighting fixtures, you'll see that I have Why? The light source. Am I in the right one? Let's see. Make sure. Oh, I think I was in the wrong view. Sorry. So make sure you're in the right view. Go down to lighting fixtures, and I have the light source turned on. So if I turn the light source off, you can't see it. If you turn the light source on, you can see it. All right. So I'll be back in a minute, and we'll talk about loading stuff in.